Hi, I'm Tiffany Domina. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my website is howtoentrepreneur.org, and my mission is to help you grow a business from idea to enterprise. So if you or someone you know wants to start or grow a business, definitely stop by howtoentrepreneur.org and check out the free coaching. It's 7 days where you can get your questions answered about how you can grow your business online. So today I want to talk to you about Grant Cardone. I want to share with you some quotes and his biography. So this is something I'm really excited about because I'll be going to the 10X Growth Con in February, and because I've been a part of Cardone University since July timeframe, and from there Grant Cardone has been really impactful for me, really inspired me, and so I wanted to share some quotes and his biography and hopefully inspire you as well. So with all of the rumors floating around about working a little to get a lot, many people are searching for a shortcut to high incomes without understanding what they're sacrificing. In fact, there are more people enrolled in public services than there are millionaires. But it doesn't have to be that way, especially since there are adamant trainers out there like Grant Cardone. So, who is Grant Cardone? He is a multimillionaire entrepreneur who made a boatload of wealth in the real estate industry. Looking at his current status, you'd think he'd inherited wealth or he has some shortcut path to achievement. But he says, when I was 26 years old, I was in retail and the store I worked in closed at 7 p.m. Most times you could find me there at 11 p.m. making an extra sale. Never try to be the smartest or luckiest person. Just make sure you outwork everyone. So that's his quote. In fact, in his mid-20s, he struggled with drug addiction, even to the point of drastically crushing his self-esteem. He tried to accomplish things and change the trajectory of his life several times without success. He would revert back into the drugs and bad habits over and over until he truly committed to changing himself. When he truly committed, he was able to become a millionaire within 5 years. From there, things began taking shape. He became an obsessed sales professional. He made decisions and priorities that would help him climb the echelons of success, and he achieved it. Today, he has many notable achievements, including a degree in accounting from McNeese State University, but he says he didn't learn much about money from his degree. He has an estimated net worth of $100 million. He's a 5 times best-selling author. He has a $566 million real estate portfolio, and it might be higher than that at the time of this video. He owns 4 companies that do almost $100 million in sales each. He's an international speaker. He's considered one of the top sales and social media experts in the world. He hosts a very popular show on YouTube called Grant Cardone TV. And he also has a show with his wife that's really interesting, where he talks about marriage and business, family and business, and topics like that. On Grant Cardone TV, he talks about real estate, investing, entrepreneurship, sales, and work ethic. So with all of the success he has, you can be sure he has a go-getter mindset behind it all, and that his self-talk propels him into action. So I wanted to share some quotes by Grant Cardone with you on attitude, work ethic, wealth, and relationships, because I believe that these quotes can help to light a fire with you so that you can grow your business as well. So let's get started. The first quote is, "Your greatness is limited only by the investments you make in yourself." So we need to be investing in ourselves, because that's what limits our greatness, according to Grant Cardone. Approach every situation with a whatever it takes mindset, not a quitter mindset, not I'm going to try, Whatever it takes, I'm going to do. Never lower your target, increase your actions. So a lot of times people get complacent, or they start to acquiesce to the environment or whatever is going on. But he says, never lower your target. Instead, increase your actions. Anyone that suggests to me to do less is either not a real friend or very confused. So we have to start being careful about people who try to lower our standards, and make sure to give a long arm, create some boundaries in those types of relationships. He says, go the extra mile. There's no one on it. The average call me obsessed. The successful call me for advice. Whatever you want, go all in and dominate. Learn it, eat it, sleep it, breathe it, and believe it. Freedom is not something you buy, but something you earn. Show up early, treat people with respect, and perform at the highest levels till the world can't deny you. Hustle. You don't have to struggle. So a lot of people will work less and struggle, but he's saying if we just hustle, we don't have to struggle. He says, I have been called a lot of things due to my commitment to action. A workaholic, obsessive, greedy, never satisfied, driven, and even a maniac. I have never had someone who is more successful than I am consider my excessive action to be a bad thing, because successful people know firsthand what it takes to achieve this kind of success. Leaving your comfort zone is hard. Staying broke is hard. Pick your hard. Do what you are scared to do and watch your confidence grow. The weak compete, the strong dominate. It's been said that fear stands for false events appearing real, which aptly implies that most of what you're afraid of doesn't ever come to pass. Fear, for the most part, is provoked by emotions, not rational thinking, and in my humble estimation, emotions are wildly overrated and the scapegoat many people use for their failure to act. You sleep like you're rich. I'm up like I'm broke. Quit sharing bad news and gossip. You aren't a garbage truck. He says, set no targets and you will get nowhere. All the excuses in the world won't change one simple fact, that fear is assigned to do whatever it is you fear and do it quickly. I am scared most of the time. However, I refuse to feed fear with time and allow it to get stronger. I opt instead to get things done quickly. As long as you are alive, you will either live to accomplish your goals and dreams or be used as a resource to accomplish someone else's. Most people do not attack their projects with, I have to get it done now urgency, and therefore they do not get it done. Most people never commit like fanatics, and therefore they never become fantastic. He says, if you don't do something, you'll end up being nothing. No matter how much it may seem otherwise, no one has control of your life but you. If you don't confront the tough stuff, it will always have control over you. Approach every situation with an in it to win it, whatever it takes mindset. Sound too aggressive? Sorry, but that is the outlook required to win nowadays. I know so much about fear, it's scared of me. I don't have time is the biggest lie you tell yourself. He says success is no different than any other skill. Duplicate the actions and mindsets of successful people, and you will create success for yourself. All your dreams await just on the other side of your fears. Success is a full-time job. He says you sleep to rest the body, you wake up to make your dreams a reality. I don't go to work. I hate that saying. I want you to go to work to prosper. Go to work for freedom. This is what wealthy people do different than anybody else. Wealthy people work for freedom. They're not working for comfort items, not for a weekend. They're working for freedom. He says your excuses might be legit, but they won't improve your life. Your success will be compromised by your need to be liked by everyone. Investing energy and resources in yesterday prevents you from creating the future you deserve. Never depend on one action. You won't get much done if you only grind on the days you feel good. Extremely successful people know that their efforts must continue in order for them to realize new achievements. Once the hunt for a desired object or goal is abandoned, the cycle of success comes to an end. Because the lower performers are not willing to step up and take responsibility to increase their production, they can only seek to tear down those who are performing at higher levels. He says realistic thinking is based on what others think is possible, but they are not you and have no way of knowing your potential and purposes. What if the only thing standing in the way of your greatness was that you just had to go after everything obsessively, persistently, and as though your life depended on it? So, he also has quotes on wealth, and Grant Cardone has some really strong views on wealth creation. And if you haven't taken any of his courses on wealth creation, I definitely recommend them, especially his course on personal finance and wealth creation inside of Cardone University. I took that course and I thought it was really good. So these are some of the quotes that he has on wealth. And so he says, money follows attention. Spectators pay, players get paid. Independence is something you have to work hard to get and harder to keep. Comfort is a disease, and it's what the media wants you to do. It's definitely what the big pharmaceutical companies want you to do. They want you to get comfortable. All the big money on this planet actually wants you to get comfortable, so you just sit back and become a passive spectator in the game of life. Rich people don't get rich by accident, and poor people don't stay poor by accident. Both take effort. Both are work. If you're going to make mistakes in life, do it fast. You're not going to be successful if you don't demand it. Success is your duty, obligation, responsibility. Don't just make money, make a difference. What you have done is nothing compared to what you can do. Money and success demand attention. Ignore either and you will have neither. Staying poor is selfish. He says, make time, not excuses. Very successful people don't seek comfort. They seek success and are willing to do what is most uncomfortable. But most of the world is seeking comfort and familiarity, which are traps that cause you to settle for the mediocre. Most opportunities are disguised as problems. Never lower your price, add value. Don't be a little champions dominate. Until you become completely obsessed with your mission, no one will take you seriously. Until the world understands that you're not going away, that you are 100% committed and have complete and utter conviction and will persist in pursuing your project, you will not get the attention you need and the support you want. Disciplined, consistent, and persistent actions are more of a determining factor in the creation of success than any other combination of things. Never depend on one action. Small thinking has and always will be punished in one way or another. There's no shortage of money, only of people thinking big enough. It's not my job means I don't want to participate in the solution. Obscurity is a bigger problem than money. Do people know you because of your unbelievable work ethic? If you can't answer yes to that, you're not going to get into the top 10%. You will not have a successful life surrounded by negative people. Wake up. No one is going to save you. No one is going to take care of your family or your retirement. No one is going to make things work out for you. The only way to do so is to utilize every moment of every day at 10x levels. In order to get to the next level of whatever you're doing, you must think and act in a wildly different way than you previously have been. You cannot get to the next phase of a project without a grander mindset, more acceleration, and extra horsepower. He says commitment isn't measured by doing the things you want to do, but doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them. This is how you get freedom, sacrifice a few years for a life. Be great because nothing else pays. Treating success as an option is one of the major reasons why more people don't create it for themselves and why most people don't even get close to living up to their full potential. He says there are certain things in life that have limits, but you don't unless you impose limits on yourself. Now, he also has quotes on relationships, and he and his family and his wife all demonstrate really close relationships. He also demonstrates really close relationships with the people that he works with and a lot of people that he has on his show. So I've compiled some quotes from Grant Cardone about relationships as well to inspire you so that you think about a wholesome picture and not just about your business growth, but your business growth is on the back of successful relationships. So here's some quotes from Grant Cardone on relationships. He says, "The ambitious are criticized by those that have given up." He says, "Do what others refuse to do. Your family is depending on you. No better reason to bring all your game all the time. You will never be admired without being criticized first. The moment you start thinking someone else's gain is your loss, you limit yourself by thinking in terms of competition and shortages." He says, "Massive thoughts must be followed by massive actions. There is nothing ordinary about the 10x rule. It is simply what it says it is. 10 times the thoughts and 10 times the actions of other people. You never do what others do. You must be willing to do what they won't do and even take actions that you might deem unreasonable." Almost every problem people face in their careers and other aspects of their lives, such as failed diets, marriages, and financial problems, are all the result of not taking enough action. He says, "Massive success is the best revenge. Love me or hate me, at least you know me. Don't criticize my swag, find yours. If you're not first, you're last. You can't reach your potential without haters." So he has a lot of content to choose from. If you are looking for interviews or books or videos, Grant Cardone has a lot of content on many topics related to sales and business growth. Some recommended resources that I would say you should take a look at are, of course, the Cardone University, but also the 10x rule, the only difference between success and failure. He also has a book called Sell or Be Sold, How to Get Your Way in Business and in Life. And then he has a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. And he has the Millionaire Booklet. So you can check all of those out on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box below, and you can stop by How to Entrepreneur to check out any of these resources. If you click on any of the links that are in this article, I will be compensated for that. These are affiliate links, so I want to be transparent about that. But the support of your support helps me to keep going and running How to Entrepreneur, reaching more entrepreneurs to help them start and grow their businesses. So thanks in advance for those of you who decide to stop by. But my final words on this Grant Cardone biography and quotes, the goal of this video was to inspire you to have a strong work ethic, to be self-disciplined, and to make every moment an opportunity to max out your potential and make an impact. So if you have questions or concerns about this, definitely leave them in the comment section below. This is a topic I really enjoy talking about. A lot of the quotes that he says really resonate with me because I feel strongly about work ethic and discipline and maxing out your potential in life. So all of those topics really resonate with me. But I'd love to hear from you. Do you watch Grant Cardone? What's your favorite quote that he says? Leave your comments and questions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this where I do products and service reviews, as well as buyer's guides and growth strategies to help you grow your business from idea to full-time income and from full-time income to enterprise, then definitely subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon right next to it. So that's all I have for this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.